I see lilacs in the rain.
What is going on YouTube? If you can't tell, it's another rainy day here in Pennsylvania, but the sun's out. It doesn't even know what it wants to do, whether it wants to rain or be sunny, so it just does both. As you can tell by the title of this video, it's kind of weird. You know, I let someone else race the COWMARO in an event, and that's pretty weird. I don't know how you guys are with your vehicles, but with me, I tend not to let people drive them that much. I say I'm pretty lenient. If I know you and you're a good friend, and I trust you and I know you're not a knucklehead, I'll let you drive my car. You know, my boy Wes, he drives my truck, you know, whenever we're going somewhere. You know, if we're going to the track or something, I don't feel like driving, he'll hop in the driver's seat and drive. So I know last time that you guys had any information about the COWMARO, it was broken. It didn't have a converter in it that was shipped out. The transmission was hurt. But other than that, it was running good. So what happened was actually the stator and the converter, the stator and the torque converter broke. The torque converter is a very confusing monster. That is just, it's just wild talking about all that stuff. I have no idea what's going on in there. All I know is a little bit about stall speed and all that stuff. But the stator broke. Converter wasn't flowing right, pump in the transmission broke. It's part of racing. You live, you learn, you deal with it. There's really nothing you can do. If it decides to go out, it goes out, and you're kind of just on the hook. I got a text from Ryan on Thursday saying, hey, we got all the parts in, we're going to an event on Friday, do you want me to run the car? And you know, I'd like to have it tested before I bring it back up here, just in case there's any bugs or issues, and they can kind of like work on the tune at the track and really get everything dialed in. So I said to Ryan, yeah, take the car and run it. And I know it's in pretty good hands with them, but still, it's very weird having someone else drive your car. You're kind of just like anxious, waiting. I mean, when I drive, it's kind of like, if something happens, it's on me, so I can deal with it, you know? So all the parts came in on Friday, everything but the parachute. If you guys haven't seen the video before, I mentioned that I got a parachute on the car, so, you know, that was the only thing that didn't come in yet, but you can race without it, obviously. So the car got put back together, and they were taken to the track. It was dragging rights at Piedmont Dragway down in North Carolina. It's a great 8th mile track, and you know, dragging rights is the event that I won at Fayetteville when it was the quarter mile there. That was the first time I raced the car in the quarter mile. Ended up winning it there. I'm sure you guys saw that video. I'll put a tag to that video or a link in the description below. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. I had full confidence in Jeff making some good passes, but it's still weird having someone else race your car, because at the end of the day, it's drag racing. Literally anything could happen, anything, and you never know what's going to happen. That's the whole point of drag racing. I can go up there against a car that's much slower than me and knock the tires off and get loose and he win, or I can go up and race a pro mod and he struggles and something happens at the line and I go out and win. That's why drag racing, I think, is so attractive and so interesting, and why people love it, because when you pull to the line, you never know what's really going to happen. If Jeff took the car, and they were texting me throughout the day. I was stuck at work, so I know a lot of people, I got some like comments on my Instagram, people are like, wow, that's chicken shit, you let someone else race your car. And I'm in Pennsylvania, I had work, I work on weekends, I'm a golf professional, so weekends are pretty tied up for me, so it's very difficult to get to the track. So, first of all, the car needed to be tested. They were going to the track. The car's in North Carolina, so we were just like worlds apart. I said, take it. So people that say it's chicken shit that I let someone else race my car, it's not like I have a driver. I race my car. Let's just get that clear. They were sending me texts throughout the day, and right out of the gate, it ran my fastest time in the 8th on just like a test hit where they lift early just to like get some data. So the mile an hour was way down. The mile an hour was down like 15 miles an hour, but it ran the same time that I normally run. So throughout the day, they keep running faster and faster, and I told Jeff I'd be pissed if he beat my fastest time. I know you guys get pissed that I don't tell times, but it's a no-time car. I race a lot of guys that run no time, and out of respect for them, I don't want to tell my time, and people get like a general idea of how fast my car or their car is. So he ended up going a couple rounds in that thing, and he qualified, I think, second, winning. There was a couple good races, and then they got to the finals where, you know, Jeff cut a good light. He cut a light better than me. So first time being in the car, he cut an 037 light on the Pro Tree and just wins it. Like, what is that? That is just out of control. So yes, in case you guys are wondering, the COWMARO is coming home soon. I'm waiting on the parachute. Parachute is out to get powder coated. It's back from powder coating. It gets sent to RPM. We throw it on the car, very quick install. It bolts right up to the ass end of the car, and we are good to go. Not the bumper, obviously, to the frame rails. So once that's in, we pick the car up and it's back. So I apologize for not having COWMARO videos. The COWMARO is what this channel is for. Very weird having someone else drive my car. It's awesome that they won. I'm like heartbroken that I wasn't there, that I could win, because I just love it. It's honestly the most exciting thing ever. And no, I'm not racing like NHRA stuff. They're smaller events. On with it. So the car is done. It's ready to rock. Pick it up. Get ready for Nick's race. I'm probably gonna run it one time before Nick's race, make sure everything's good, get back in the seat, and then we'll run Nick's race, and I think there's a few events after that. So I'm excited. I can't wait to get the car back. It's been way too long since I've driven the car. I miss it like crazy, but it's part of racing. It's the name of the game. You know, you got to pay to play. Sometimes your payment is time. So for those of you that are sticking along and sticking out this little lull with exciting videos, I want to thank you guys. Hit 14,000 subscribers, almost at 15K. I really do appreciate that. As soon as I get the car back, you can bet your bottom dollar there's gonna be some badass videos, especially now that we got a parachute on the back of that. So I want to give a big shout out to RPM Motorsports, Ryan, Jeff, Martin, Donnie, all the guys there, Scoot as well. I want to give a big shout out to them because they always get my car right. They do great work. They make fast cars, and you know, they took my car and tested it. You know, they loaded it up, they drove it there. Jeff washed the car before he even went to the track. Like, come on, how good is that? So big shout out to RPM Motorsports. Their link is always in the description below. Check them out. Go buy something. Get you an RPM hat, which I did find, by the way. If you guys are avid watchers of the channel, you know I lost my hat. I was panicking, but got the hat back. So we're going to pick up the COWMARO soon. Also, COWMARO merchandise. I have a meeting tomorrow morning. Get that website up and running here, hopefully within the next week. So hopefully by this Friday or Monday, we will have the website up. You guys can get some merchandise. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.